He said he put some money on it.
Don't want no money on.
We already got
We
one.
got our bet Saturday. LSU and
Oh, yeah, I did bet.
Yeah. Don't have to come here like you forgot. I don't want to hear that.
He said,
I don't want to hear
that
that next
bullshit.
week. Talking about, bro, I got you next.
No, nigga, you know I paid you on time.
Nah,
Stop,
bro. It took you a minute. But
It took you a minute. Hold on.
It took you a minute.
Hold on. No, I paid you when I got back. It took you a minute to pay me when you owed me.
When?
When y'all lost Mississippi State last year.
I sent you the cash out right then.
No, you did not.
I did.
I was sitting over here.
No, I cash out you.
You ain't sitting right then and there.
No, when you got here, I cash out you.
No, you
When
didn't. The
got
game
here.
wasn't even over.
No, I'm talking about the next time you came. The game wasn't
He gonna pay you next week.
Oh, I know. He gonna pay me next week. I ain't even worried
Who
about
paying
it.
next week?
All right, let's get to the
Ray, you want some money? You want something too?
What, Florida State LSU?
Yeah.
Fuck no, man.
Okay.
Fuck, I won't bet on Florida State.
Okay,
Sorry.
that's what
Well, they
you
sorry too.
Yeah, you don't know your quarterback no more.
Exactly.
Don't matter.
It do matter.
It do matter.
We don't lose in the dome.
Boy, crazy.
We don't lose in the
We
dome.
gonna see. All right, let's get to the money.
We don't lose in the dome.
Shit, watch what happens.
Fuck, they gonna be there.
I'm gonna beat the brakes off him.
Got my purple on now.
Yes, sir. We back in the building. Episode 13, season 4. What's up, fellas?
What's good, big dog?
We give y'all boys an applause for making it on time.
Making it on time. Donovan did not make it on time. But
Give y'all applause for
Hey
making
man,
it
don't
on
act
time.
like that, bro.
you know what I'm saying? We was going live, we had to find you. Because our audience been tuning in at 3, not at 8:30.
Facts.
So we was live, we had to find you.
Oh man, here we go, here we go, here we
Leave the
go.
house at 2:30.
Hey man,
And
look.
he live in VA.
Hey, look, man, it's an accident, man. I'm just
It's
telling
always
you.
Every week?
Nah, not every week. I be here most time before they get here.
Between
more
you and James, bro.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Keita came late plenty of times. Don't act like that.
No, I'm 5 minutes late. But most time I be here eating my food waiting on y'all, right?
No, you be walking in
Right?
with your food.
No.
Keep you on time.
I be on time, bro.
Man, whatever, man. Y'all light skinned people hang out with each other.
Keep
y'all
dark
try-
skin, man.
Nah, I can't.
I'm caramel, bro.
Y'all light
Shit,
skinned.
all this sun I'm getting, man. I'm trying to get my caramel on too.
They
dog.
just turning you red. That's all. You still with the light
Nah,
skin
bro,
boys.
I need to get my caramel. Don't see, look, I got the watch. I mean, I'm getting my tan on, dog.
Man, go ahead with that BS, bro.
Bro, I'm
it
getting
ain't
my
no
t-
change. It ain't no change, bro.
Say, bro, I'm getting my
Hey,
tan.
when fall and winter right around the corner.
Yeah, I'm about to get back pale.
Exactly.
You know, I'm about to get my light skin on.
Exactly.
But yeah, bro, it's football season.
Yeah, it's a
What
good
we
time
do?
right now.
Yes, sir.
You know, I thought I was gonna be in ATL next week, but it ain't happening. But it's still all good. I be in spirit. I be there in spirit.
Facts. Ditto. I'm just gonna say ditto.
You mean 2 weeks from now?
Nah, that's next week.
Yeah, 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but y'all boys talking about
Yeah,
I'm gonna just say ditto, Key.
Yeah. Yeah. 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, I'm gonna be ditto, bro.
Yeah.
We're gonna be there in spirit.
Be there in spirit.
It's not the same when y'all boys not down
Yeah.
Bro.
There's gonna be a lot of Saints fans down there.
Bro, ATL gonna go crazy.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're gonna be a who that. They're gonna take over the stadium.
Yeah, Atlanta fans ain't coming.
They'll come for the first game, but
Nah, they
we'll be half and half.
man, the dome ain't been packed with Atlanta fans since Michael Vick.
Yeah.
No, the year they won when they went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, the Super Bowl that year.
Matt Ryan,
Matt Ryan
balling out.
MVP.
Yeah.
Matt Ryan MVP.
And
Yeah.
Julio, they got it in, but
Yeah.
didn't finish the job. But
28-3.
Nobody
We're always
surprised.
28-3. But you know, shout out to my ATL fans.
That's it out to the ATL.
That's
So look,
all.
man, let's get to it, bro. And like I
Let's
said,
get
it's
it.
football season. We not recording next week because we got Labor Day, right?
Labor Day
Yes, sir.
weekend.
Labor
Yes,
Day
sir.
weekend. We always
Where the
take
cookout
out-
at? Who's doing the cookout?
Yeah, hit us up, man. Hit us in our DMs. We got the cookout. You know,
somebody
hit us up, man. Somebody got invited or something, man.
Yeah, you know.
Key, you know where the spot's at, Key.
Nah, bro.
You
Normally,
say, nah, I
bro,
don't.
Normally, I don't know where the cookout's at. I know where the spot's at, but the cookouts, I don't know where the cookout's at.
Man, you was
Somebody-
the king of the cookout last year.
Was I?
Yeah.
No, I don't know about that.
You king of
He said,
cookout.
I got the spots on lock. But I don't
I
know
got
the
you.
cookout.
Cookouts.
I got
don't know
you.
the
You want to know
cookouts.
what's happening in DC? I got you.
Yeah, anything like that. Day parties for the Labor Day weekend, I got you. All white parties, I got you. Pool parties, I got you. Cookouts.
I don't got you.
Hey, you don't need a flyer. Just call Key. You don't need a flyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good, man. So yeah, but we're gonna get to our division pick'ems, right?
Yes, sir.
And then we're gonna get our Super Bowl picks on wax. Get it out the way early, man. So we're gonna start with the AFC East, man. We got Tua, we got the cheetah in the East now, you know. What's your picks, Key, for AFC East?
You know, man, we got to run it down for our listeners don't know, and like me, all the teams in the NFC East, we got to run it down.
Come on, man. You got smartphone,
I
bro.
know, but for our listeners, bro, you know what I'm saying?
All right, we got the Dolphins, we got the Bills, the Jets, and the Patriots, bro.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go with the Bills. That's the easy one.
Yeah,
Bills.
that's a layup.
That's the easy one.
Each page, you gonna go against the grain?
You rubbing this
Nah.
shit.
You gonna go
You know what? You know what? I think the Bills is the best team in the division, but I think if Tua or either if Tua don't play well and a man from who left Denver, what's the man name? I was just talking about another day.
What in Denver?
The backup quarterback who started for Denver last year.
Drew Lock?
No, went to Louisville.
Oh, Teddy B?
Teddy B.
Teddy Two Gloves?
So I think if Tua don't start off well, I think Teddy Bridgewater comes. I think Miami come in second, but it's gonna be a tight race between
So who's
Buffalo
gonna
and Miami.
win, man?
I think it's gonna be tight because Miami got a lot of offense and their defense is exceptional.
Man,
The Jets, I ain't even worried about. New England, they having issues
been
with
a
quarterback.
bust.
No, but I agree with you. I don't
He
disagree.
got in the league.
No, but I don't disagree for what Tua has done. What I'm saying is, I think it's going to be a close race between Miami and Bills. I think the Bills will win it, but I think it's going to be a close race.
They ain't even gonna be close.
All right.
Man, Bills walking away.
Yeah, they ain't
All
even
right.
close.
No, they went in the division by at least.
So so if Josh Allen go down, who they got back behind?
That's any team, bro. Stop.
No, but I'm just saying if you,
That's any team.
that's why my point is saying. I
That's
think
any
it's going to be
team.
a lot closer race than what people think it
Here
is.
you go.
Because this is
Tough shit.
Look at Miami. Look how Miami built for his offense. Now they do bring in a new coach. He's a good offensive coordinator, and they got a great defense. So I think the Bills win, but I think it's going to be closer than what people think in that division.
Okay.
So what you mean? What you call close?
About 1 or 2 games.
Man, them boys,
Okay.
Bills winning that shit by at least 3 or 4 games.
All right.
They gonna win 12 games, at least.
At least 12 to 13.
At least.
Y'all put some money in it?
On what, did the Bills win 12 games?
I know they win 12 games, but I think it's going to be close. They're not going to win more than about 3 games, bro.
Let me ponder on that.
All right, probably don't.
All right.
All right.
Keep
All
it
right.
moving.
Yeah, I got Buffalo, bro. I think they're just the class of the division. Now Miami's improved, but I think if Tua can step up and knock these little dink and dunks, so he can get Cheetah going, they'll make it interesting. But I just think Buffalo just too much,
I
though.
already told you about that boy. He's a bust.
He's a bust.
Every Alabama quarterback is a bust.
Bryce Young gonna be all right, I think.
Man, he a bust. He gonna.
Mac
So I
Jones look
said-
good. Mac Jones look good.
Nah, they know he don't.
Key.
Mac
He
Jones
threw
look good
5
last
yards.
year.
Hold
He
on.
threw 5-yard passes.
Key.
bro.
Y'all only
7-yard
got. Hold
passes.
on.
But you blame Mac Jones or you blame the offensive system?
I blame that Belichick had to cater off.
How many quarterbacks y'all that have been done well in the league from LSU?
We never shit had even good quarterbacks in college.
So
You know what I'm saying? Our quarterbacks don't even get drafted. other than Joe Burrow. So that
Marcus Russell got drafted.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, Jamarcus Russell got drafted. I'm just saying.
Other than him,
You talking about everybody above?
but I'm just saying. Other than him, what other good quarterback that we had hype coming out about? Nobody. So
Jamarcus Russell.
that's it. That's one quarterback. Name another one.
Y'all don't have one.
Exactly. So that's not our trait. That's why when we got Jim Kelly to change that. You making like shit. We had all
Jim Kelly.
not Brian Kelly.
But
But he acting like we
No.
had superstar quarterbacks
I'm just
in
saying.
LSU.
You killing everybody else quarterback.
But
No, but Alabama-
it's not many schools really that can hang their hat on like quarterback you,
True.
right? That's like, all right, bro, we putting these amount of quarterbacks in the league. There's very few.
We can't even holler college you in LSU in quarterback.
It's tough, dog.
Yeah.
It's
So,
tough.
All right.
It's tough in the days. And
But he's a bust, bro. He's just gonna be a bust. I'm telling you, they're probably gonna get rid of him this year. He's gonna be out of Miami this year.
all right, back.
Yeah.
AFC North, man. We got the Ravens, Steelers, Browns, and Joe Burrow. We trust Bengals. This is gonna be tough.
Where that boy come from?
You just dogged LSU.
Exactly.
I said
Exactly.
You're not quarterback. You just dogged them.
But I'm just
Exactly.
saying, I've been saying
You get one.
But I've been
Yeah,
saying
you get one.
I called it from day one.
Joe Burrow.
We trust. I named it.
You ain't called it day one. You called it after his first season.
Exactly.
Yeah,
His
after
first season
after he
LSU.
got on the field, and I saw Les Miles was holding them back, and I started saying, "And Joe Burrow, we trust. They just gotta let the boy go." I saw the
Man,
talent.
who win the division, bro?
He don't like that, y'all. He's a hater, LSU hater. But Cincinnati layup, easy,
Ginobili.
left hand, Ginobili.
It's easy work.
easy work,
Easy work.
easy work,
These Springs. This is a tough division, bro.
easy work. You got Deshaun gonna do what? 10 games, 11 games, easy work, bro. Stop it. Easy
I go
work.
with the Ravens.
Yeah, this is gonna be a tough call, bro. I think Lamar got something to prove.
I think the Ravens win the division.
So you going with the Ravens?
I think I got the Ravens.
All right, cool.
And it's gonna be a close one with them in Cincinnati. Pittsburgh, they ain't doing that, no quarterback. Cleveland, if Deshaun was playing, I might give them a little bit more. But Deshaun not there for basically the whole season. So I got the Ravens.
They still ain't believing in the Bengals, y'all.
I ain't say I believe in them.
You wasn't a believer last year. Sound like you're not
Say,
believing
bro,
this year.
when you hunting people, it's different when you the hunted.
Exactly.
Right? So now the expectation, you have expectations of the Bengals.
They're gonna be even better
They should be.
with the old line.
They should be.
They're gonna be even better.
Should be. But nobody's overlooking them now.
You don't have to. When you got talent, you don't have to.
We gonna see.
You don't have to. We coming. They coming. You know what I mean? Oh, and speaking of them, I think I'm going to New Orleans to see that in live.
That
But
should
I'm
be
gonna
dope.
have my.
So who you gonna pull for?
I told him. I said, when he called me and told me that,
Is
I
that
said,
a
Keith was
question?
gonna have your Joe
Exactly.
Burrow jersey on.
Is that a question?
Keith, you got your Joe Burrow jersey on?
Is that a question?
No,
Yeah, that's a question.
I need an answer.
We need an answer.
We asked the question. We need an answer.
Because the way you was going hard for them
Bro,
last
you
year.
were jeffing for Joe
What?
Burrow like
I
that boy
called.
played
I
for the
just.
Saints.
I just.
No. You can call it, but the way you was acting last year, it was
Because-
above and beyond.
You was pulling for that boy
Exactly.
as an NFL player. It's different when you're.
I'm still gonna pull for him, but when he play the Saints, I'm not pulling for him. I'm still gonna pull for the LSU all
Man, I
day.
just-
Say, bro, don't be cheering on the inside.
That's what you gonna be doing. That's what you gonna be
He
doing.
gonna be like, yeah.
Listen, exactly. As soon as Joe Burrow
Like, I
up
told
on
you
the
that boy
chase,
chase a dog.
yeah.
Dog, bro.
Look, they gonna
When he get on
they
top
gonna
of him,
ban-
Lattimore, he gonna be like, fuck.
They gonna
Man,
ban.
I told that boy a dog.
Exactly. They gonna ban Keith. They gonna ban Keith.
They gonna throw him out the dome.
Yeah, they gonna throw him
Shit,
out.
but y'all tripping, bro.
Soon as that game over with, Cincinnati win.
I'm gonna be in black
Listen,
and gold.
Cincinnati gonna win, and he gonna pull his shirt off. He gonna ease on out of that.
So
jersey.
you
Oh,
think-
you know I got that LSU jersey. Nah, bro.
I've been at LSU fan. That's what I
Exactly.
say.
No, they gonna have people that don't got love going. You know,
Oh, they gonna have Joe Burrow jerseys.
They gonna have
Them
love.
LSU
for-
fans.
Yeah, they gonna have love for them in the
They
dome.
love for him.
But they gonna still be rocking with the Saints all day.
For sure. All right,
Yeah.
Cincinnati, we got two Ravens. All right, bet. Let's go to the JV division, bro. The AFC South. We got Houston, Tennessee, the Colts, and the Jaguars. I call that the JV division.
I'm going with Tennessee.
Wowzer.
I'm going with the Colts.
Yeah, I'm going with the Colts, bro. Tennessee.
Hold on.
I ain't believing in Tennessee.
Hold on.
Ain't got no weapons.
You going with Tannehill? So what you think? If you call it Tua, but what you think Tannehill?
But Tannehill's
Tannehill's
No,
playing a
but-
little bit better.
Hold on.
He played better once he got to Tennessee.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Here's a dude. If he played better, no, he played better because of the running game. But if you
Right.
look,
That's
at
not his fault.
Hold on. If you make him win the game, he can't do it. So him and Tua in the same position.
No, he a little
No,
Nah, he better than
no.
Tua.
They was hold on. Let's go.
Tannehill done been a Pro Bowler, bro. He'd have been a Pro Bowl.
Tannehill will push the ball down the field.
Yeah.
What that guy, the dude sucked, bro. You had a chance to beat Kansas City. They put the ball in your hands.
True.
You couldn't do it.
True.
Last year, you had to go get therapy because you lost the game at a home game. You had the home field advantage throughout the whole
But he's
playoffs.
played better when he got to Tennessee.
It ain't no.
He
dog,
sucked in Miami.
That
When he got to
boy,
Tennessee, he's played a lot
that
better.
dude sucked, dog.
Well, you want to call it the Henry factor?
Dog, you might.
He's played better.
Dog, that joker there is just like.
He done
Tua.
put up weight. No.
That boy just like Tua, bro.
I don't think so.
Hold on. How long? But you can't. But this is the thing. You killing Tua where Tannehill only. How long Tannehill been in the league? 4 or 5 years?
No.
At least 4 or 5 years. Yes, he had.
Seven.
At least
'Cause
seven.
he's
So,
in Miami at least 4.
so he's been in the league 7 years, right?
Mhm.
How long Tua been in the league? 2, right?
No, man.
2 or 3? Let's say 3.
You got that Clemson
Okay,
man.
3. So he been in the league 3.
Three.
Dog, he's no better.
No, that boy was getting benched last year.
Dog,
bringing in a
hold
backup
on.
in the same game.
Tannehill went to Miami, stunk it up, right?
He did.
Now
he
he's
made one season a Pro Bowl in Miami.
He was average.
He made a Pro Bowl in Miami.
Bro, that
I'm
boy
going with
is
Tennessee.
terrible, dog.
I'm going with Henry
The coach
and that
gonna win.
defense and the coach of Tennessee.
The coach gonna win that division.
Coach should win the division.
Easy.
Even with, I think Matt Ryan is an upgrade over Wentz.
Yeah,
Yeah, he is.
without question.
Yeah.
Jason Taylor, Jonathan Taylor's just a dog.
Yeah.
And they
And I think they got
defense.
some nice weapons, young pieces, and I just think the defense. And I
It's
just
gonna
can't
be a
trust- I
close
just can't
one.
trust Tannehill.
It's-
But he got no AJ Brown, no Julio, no Corey.
Julio wasn't there last year.
We agree,
Yeah,
but who
heard
gonna
about
throw to this year?
Huh?
Who he gonna throw to?
Trey Burks, the young rookie receiver. That's about it.
I like.
So that's my thing.
I think they're gonna win on defense and running.
They got Robert Woods, right?
Yeah.
But that's about it.
I think they win on pounding the defensive.
But he's gonna have to win games.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to, and he has
So
shown
is Tua.
that he can't.
Tua gotta
I
win.
agree with
Tua
that.
gotta win.
So that's my point. Both of them the same. They suck. Both of them suck.
I'm going with Tennessee. Y'all going with the coach.
Got
I'm
the
going
coach.
with Tennessee.
All right, man. We're going to go to the cream of the crop, AFC West.
Mm-hmm.
We got the Raiders, KC, the Broncos, and the Chargers.
Well, that's gonna be a burner.
This going to be a bone burner.
It's gonna be a burner.
Russell now in Denver.
Yeah, it's gonna be a burner.
Devontae with the Raiders.
It's gonna be a burner.
Chargers, they upgraded with Khalil Mack.
Yeah, it's gonna be a burner.
You know what I'm saying?
Probably the best division in football.
Facts.
It is,
Facts.
without question.
Oh, facts.
Yeah.
Everybody has a quarterback. Everybody got a pretty good defense.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't pick the Raiders.
D Spring, give me a pick.
I'm going. I love Patty. Patty my dude.
homeboy?
Patty homeboy my dude. But I gotta go with the Chargers.
Bro, we on the same page. But go
I
ahead,
gotta
Keith.
go with the Chargers.
Go ahead, Keith.
I'm gonna go with Seattle. I mean, not
What?
Seattle.
Really?
Not Seattle.
Really?
But I'm thinking about Russ.
Really?
I'm thinking
And
about
Russ, you
Russ.
trust?
And Russ. I'm going with the Broncos.
Nah.
I think that's all they've been missing as a
Let me
quarterback.
remind you now. Their
They got
their best
weapons.
receiver got hurt.
But
Because
they
said-
got
Oh,
Man, ACL like a sprain
yeah,
out of it.
yeah.
they got weapons with the receivers. They got a
They-
running game. They got defense.
They got
Shit,
it.
Teddy won how many games for him? 9 or something. And adding Russ is a 3 or 4 more easily. So yeah, and I think Russ gonna be in a good situation where they're gonna protect them. You know, it was all Russ or nothing in Seattle.
True.
And I think, yeah, I'm going with the Broncos,
All right.
especially with that home field advantage. Got to go up there in Denver and play. Yeah, I'm going with the Broncos.
Yeah, I'm going with the Chargers, bro. I think it's time.
They do.
I think Justin Herbert gonna be a dark horse MVP candidate. I think
MVP for the league.
Yes.
Mhm.
Stop it.
Herbert, that dude, dog.
Bro, have you
Herbert
seen
is that dude,
have you
dog.
seen the numbers that Herbert done
Bro,
put up?
Herbert is that dude. Dog.
Yeah.
That boy is that dude.
He ain't Joe Burrow.
He better than Joe Burrow.
Stop.
I
Bro,
think he's better than Burrow.
I tell you this.
Stop.
I tell you this. I
Stop,
tell you this.
bro.
If they go,
He's
How
if
he's
they,
better than Joe Burrow?
better than
Joe
Joe
Burrow
Burrow.
took his team to the Super Bowl.
That means-
Well, hold on.
Without
That
without
don't
O
mean
line,
nothing.
it does
That don't
mean
mean
something.
nothing. No, it don't.
It does mean
No, it
something.
don't.
It
Why he
does
been-
mean
he's
something.
getting
Talent
it
wise,
done.
he got a better arm.
It ain't
He's
about
better-
talent wise,
What-
bro.
what-
What do you wish you
Shit.
based the quarterback position on?
A lot of people got more talent than Tom Brady. It's just an it factor, bro. It's knowing how to run and manage a team, how to get the ball out, this and that. Tom Brady ain't got more talent than Aaron Rodgers, but he better.
True.
It ain't about talent.
But-
It ain't about talent, bro.
You must not watch Herbert play.
You must ain't watch Joe Burrow. You saw Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow not better.
Joe Burrow was a block from winning the Super Bowl.
And he didn't get
last
it
year.
done.
He was a block.
Hold on.
If
That
he
was-
get
hold on.
protected one more
Let
second,
me ask a question.
one
Hold on,
more
hold on.
second, he
Let
win
me
the
ask
Super
a
Bowl.
question. Let me ask a question.
Man, stop. Herbert ain't
How
never
many
made the
quarters-
playoffs,
hold on.
bro.
How
Don't
many-
talk to me.
hold on.
Herbert ain't never made the playoffs,
Keith,
bro.
Joe
Talk to
Burrow
me.
made it once.
Okay,
Keith.
he made it, bro. He made the
Keith.
Super Bowl. Talk to me when
Keith.
Herbert make the playoffs,
Keith,
bro.
Keith, how many quarters in the game?
Man, I don't care
How many
about
points in the
that.
game?
Talk to me when
That
Herbert
one
make the
play ain't cost them to
playoffs.
lose the game.
Talk to me when Herbert make the playoffs.
Okay.
Talk to me when he make the playoffs.
But I like what the Chargers.
Don't put
added.
him in a conversation with Joe Burrow.
I like Herbert, dog MVP candidate. I like adding Khalil Mack to help Bosa. Right, they can get healthy. James,
And you got Derwin James in the back.
Healthy. They picked up J.C. Jackson from New England. I just think
The Chargers.
it's their time. And if they don't, I'm gonna tell you right now, they're gonna fire that coach. Why Sean Payton look at them boys?
As long as they send us by 5 first round.
I want the house.
5 first round. You can have.
But this is the question. This
That would be a dog horse for Sean Payton, dog.
But you know what?
Do they got 5 first round?
Oh, they're gonna have it. Because if they want them, they're gonna have to give the house up.
But you know what's crazy? The only thing that I don't like about the Chargers, you just said, is the coach. The coach.
If he don't win this year and collapse like he did, like last year.
Well, this is the thing. Last
Watch
year,
what happens.
see, that's why the statement that Key just made about Joe Burrow.
Man.
I wish the Chargers, the coach would have been smarter.
Get Joe Burrow the Chargers
Took the
online.
tie. Took the tie. You'd have been in the playoffs.
Get Joe Burrow the Chargers O-line.
He'd have been in Detroit.
Chargers got everything.
Get Joe Burrow that O-line.
Why?
He done fucked up the league. He already fucked it up last year.
But you lost.
Better
But you
line
lost.
than what they rolled.
But you lost.
Yes.
But you lost.
Well, whatever.
But you lost. It don't matter. Nobody don't care. If you don't win the Super Bowl, it don't matter.
Not a team.
And with the worst O-line
It don't matter.
in
You
the
lost.
NFL.
You lost. It
He
don't
had the
matter.
worst O-line in the NFL.
You lost. Did he win the Super Bowl?
No.
So that's what I'm saying. So Creed.
But like
all
I
you
said,
talking about, they made it.
Get
It don't matter.
him that San
Did
Diego
they
O-line.
Did they win the Super Bowl?
Give him that San Diego line. They make the playoffs.
We're gonna see.
They make the playoffs.
Well, the coach from San Diego called not to get in the playoffs.
Nah, man.
It wasn't Herbert's fault that they get in the
No,
playoffs.
it is his fault.
No, it
he
wasn't
had
his
some
fault.
bad games when it came down in the clutch.
He got some. He got to
He had
clean up
some
the
terrible
interceptions.
games.
He
Some
got to
terrible games down the clutch.
He got to clean up the interceptions.
Yes.
I had him in fantasy
Yes.
last year.
Yes,
He got to clean up the
yes.
interceptions.
He had some terrible games.
He got to clean up the interceptions.
Did Joe Burrow win the Super Bowl?
Man,
Okay.
was
Man,
he
we
in the
moving
Super
on.
Bowl?
Moving on.
Was he in the Super Bowl?
This ain't about the Joe Burrow show. All right, we moving on, bro. The NFC least, bro. This like the AFC South.
It's terrible.
We got the Giants, Cowgirls, Philly, and the Washington Commanders. I'm gonna go D Springs. Start with you, bro. Are you picking your squad to win
Nah,
the division?
I think Philly win the division.
Okay.
I think Philly win the division. On paper, they got offense, they got defense. It depends on what quarterback does, because he got weapons now. He got a lot of weapons. He'll have no excuses. A great offensive line, a great defense. They picked up a man from the Giants, the DB from the Giants, to help out. They got from the guy they got last year from Detroit. So they, on paper, they look like the best team in that division. I think the Commanders. I mean, we'll see, but I don't trust Wentz. You know what I'm saying? Dallas, they struggling because I don't think they I don't have no offensive line.
Yeah.
You know, and
Smith just got hurt.
and then Tyron Smith just get hurt, so that just put another bad spell on them. So, and the dude they had supposed to taking his place, he looked bad last night. So, you know, and the Giants is the Giants. You know what I'm saying? So, I think Philly win the division.
Facts.
Again, we talking about talent. It ain't always about talent. It's about talent, but it's not in football. It's about, but the division trash. I'm saying it ain't all about talent sometimes. It's about, you know what I'm saying?
What is it about, Keith?
What is it about, Keith?
It's about good coaching. It's about,
But you gotta have talent to win.
you do gotta have talent to win. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying, sometimes you can have the most talented team don't win in football
That's true.
because it's only one game.
Facts.
So that's all I'm saying. You know, in basketball, when you say it's about talent, yeah, I agree. But in football, sometimes it don't come down to that. It come down to X's and O's and different things in football. Y'all know that.
Mel Kiper, what's your pick?
But I'm gonna go with, hate to say it, and I hate their fan base, but I'm gonna go with the Cowboys because I feel like they got the best quarterback in the division.
Okay.
And I don't just trust Jalen yet. And Philly got the most talent on paper, but it's all about that quarterback position in the league.
So let me ask you
And
a
I think Dak is the best quarterback in that league. I like the way Zeke done came back fit. I think he got a point to prove. You know what I'm saying? He probably at his Ohio State weight right now. I like the defense of the Cowboys. And I just think CeeDee Lamb gonna go take that step this year. And technically, I think 9 games win that division.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
How you gonna win with no offense? Offensive line.
Well, shit. You know, I just think you only lost one person. I think they got. Oh, I think
they
they
retired.
Okay, but I think they got younger because they was getting old anyway. Them dudes was old last year. Dallas, they got younger.
No.
They got younger.
No, their offensive line was young last year.
No, they wasn't.
Yes, they was.
Okay, so
Tyron Smith just got hurt. He didn't play hard none last year. And did you watch that game last night? The dude that got replacing Tyron Smith. So the dude that got replaced Tyron Smith, that's supposed to protect that backside, they're gonna kill him.
I don't care about.
You see first game to see when they
I
play
don't care
Tampa
about
Bay.
preseason. And I think I'm gonna go with Dallas, bro. I just don't think it's 9 games win that division anyway.
So if you think 9 games, I got Philly. I think Jalen make enough plays with his legs.
He gonna have to.
Like he has to make the throw. Like there's no excuses now. Like I don't have a big receiver. You got AJ Brown. You got Smitty in the slot. You still got Goddard, one of the top tight ends.
But Ray, who you think is the best quarterback in that division?
I think Dak is the best quarterback in the division, but as a team, Dallas has so many holes and they're undisciplined. I think Philly gets it. I think Philly gets it done.
Yeah.
Just off the discipline, I think their defense is better, right? And I just think
I like Dallas defense.
Dallas got so many holes at the receiver spot. Outside of CD, Michael Gallup coming off of ACL. Like, what else do they have?
And then CD Lamb got one of the most drops in the league.
Right. So like Dallas just got a lot of questions, bro. And I just don't believe in McCarthy. Like he'll lose you a couple games just off just
Stupid.
Just DS, dog.
But I'm gonna go with Dallas. Y'all going with Philly?
Philly. All right, bet. All right, NFC North. We got the Bears, Lions, Packers, and the Vikings. The NFC not that strong this year.
No, sweet.
Who you got, D Springs?
I'm still going Aaron Rodgers.
A-Rod?
Yeah, like Kirk Cousins. It is what it is with him.
All right, bet.
I'm going with Minnesota. I just feel like Aaron Rodgers gonna really miss Devontae.
Yep.
And I think Kirk Cousins has showed he got better. He got weapons. Jefferson and the guys got a running game. But the key is, what's the running back?
Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook got to stay healthy, bro. Because right now, Dalvin Cook, every year you're out 6-7 games. But if Dalvin Cook can play at least 80% of the season, I'm gonna go with Minnesota.
Yeah, I like Minnesota. I think just the weapons. I think Cousins had a good season last year.
He did.
Like on the slick, like you look at his numbers, low interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
Like we give Cousins a hard time, but dude playing some ball, right? And then I think too that Packers, who gonna be the guy? Like
He already calling them out in the
we talked about him calling them out. Like
Yeah.
there's just too many holes at the receiver spot, bro. And you got to throw the football. And that's
Yeah.
so. I can see Aaron Rodgers get frustrated a lot this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got Minnesota winning the division. All right, we're going to save the South for the last. So, NFC West. 49ers, Arizona, the Rams, and Seattle. Should be a layup division. Should be.
Well,
Not really.
not really. You got 2 teams over there.
Yeah. Key, who you got?
But I'm gonna go with the Rams. But it's gonna be a tough one. The Cardinals gonna be in it too. But Hopkins gonna be back fully. I think Murray will take a step. Yeah, he will take a step. But I'm gonna go with the Rams. Yeah.
I'm going with the Rams.
Yeah, I think Arizona gonna be all right, but 49ers gonna, they scrappy. They tough. They gonna win some games. We're gonna talk about Trey Lance in a second. But I think the Rams are the class of the division. So yeah, I think they win that. All right, NFC South, Panthers, new quarterback in Baker. We got the Atlanta Falcons, Saints, and we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. D Springs,
Saints.
my man. We know what Key got.
Yeah, you know who I got.
We rolling with them Who That boys.
Who that boys
It's a
over
sweep.
there. Yeah.
I think they got the best. Tampa's gonna be all right, but they got Brady. Like you can never count them out.
But the O-line, bro.
O-line issues.
The O-line's an issue.
Defense, I don't think they're as good as they were 2 years ago.
No.
Right?
But they weren't even that good last year.
Yeah, they stunk it up.
Yeah.
And I just think the Saints got everything they need.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. You know, like we
It's
talked about last year.
going to depend on Jameis and how disciplined the team is without Sean Payton.
Yeah.
With the penalties, y'all, that's going to be the thing for the Saints.
But I think the coach that y'all got, the coach that's there now, he's already been in the organization, and he fully understands what he understands how to win.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's going to benefit y'all because he's already been in that system.
Mm-hmm.
They know him as a coach, and they know him.
Right.
So I think that's what he's going to bring, and he has something to prove, not just the team, because when you say the Saints, everybody says Sean Payton. So now he's in the limelight. So now the players, I think, trust him because there wasn't no uproar when they hired him. So I think that's where he's going to take the next step, and that team going to take the next step, and they know they can beat Tampa. That's one thing they know they can beat. You know what I'm saying? Without any question, without any doubt, they got their number. And I think that's why I think the Saints win that division because they're already familiar with the coach. They know what time it is, and they know nobody knows what could have happened if James would have stayed healthy.
Right. Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a big part of it.
Because Russ was 4-2 before he got hurt.
Yeah, and he was playing well.
Yeah.
He was playing well. So, if James come back with that same intensity,
He looked
and
good
now
last night.
and I'm saying he knows this is his big chance
To get that big contract.
to get that big contract, but also have a staple, have to put his foothold with that team.
Right.
Because the people in Louisiana, and the northern local, if they like you, they like you, and they're gonna ride with you from now until.
He got a chance to be there for a decade.
Yeah, he got a chance.
And people don't realize, bro. I just realized Jamie's only 28.
Yeah, he young dude.
Yeah, you think about the dude only 28.
So
Yeah.
The way quarterbacks are playing 16, 17 years, if you help him.
if you help.
He could be there. He could be there at least another 10 years.
And I like the fact, like you were saying, we got a lot of veteran players that gonna hold each other accountable.
Exactly.
Will get in you don't really need the coach to even get
Exactly.
in. Come on, bro. You can't be getting these penalties. You got a lot of veteran players, like a lot of leaders on that team, from the Honey Badger to the Mario Davis to Cam Jordan. You got a lot of real leaders on that team that they probably would take it up before you even get to the coaches.
Exactly. And I think that's why if James would have stayed healthy,
We made the playoffs.
it would have been that playoff would have been real interesting.
We definitely we scrapped them and almost made the playoffs.
We almost made the
17.
playoffs.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
So if he did healthy, we made the playoffs.
Yeah. So and I think the good thing is y'all got Olave, Thomas is back.
We
Y'all
hope
got
so.
some
The hamstring.
Y'all got some receivers. Y'all got some receivers that made some headway last year when Thomas was out. So I think with the coaching and like you say, the veteran leadership and Jameis coming back and looking sharp and see this is the thing. You don't have to win the game. Jameis knows he doesn't have to win the game. He just have to make plays when it's time to make plays and make the throws when it's time to make them.
Right.
And I think by him doing that, I think New Orleans gonna make some noise.
Yeah.
Facts.
Let's go.
Super Bowl picks.
Already? Damn. Let's go.
Divisions. Your divisions, bro.
Nah, but you guys, you
Super
got.
Bowl picks.
I think we gotta wait the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we gotta wait the
picks.
Super Bowl
It's
picks,
the
nah.
5th week of the season.
Fifth.
Yeah.
No, bro. No. Blind, unseen.
Okay, we can do
You
that.
gotta have your picks before. You can't wait till the 5th game of the season and be like, oh yeah, that team won't.
That's 18 weeks. We can do
No.
a preseason pick, but we gotta come back.
Preseason
later.
pick.
And we can come back.
Your
Yeah.
preseason
All right.
pick.
Yeah.
Give me a Super Bowl matchup and who wins it all. D Springs. I don't want to hear that we waiting to week 5.
Yeah, cause that's a lot
I'm
of
going-
Of course it's a lot. That's why it's That's why you
All right, so
pick the divisions the same way.
preseason, I'm going with the Rams getting back.
What?
This guy.
You say preseason. I can come
pick.
back.
Yeah.
That's why I can pick anybody. I can come back to it.
Yeah, you come back to it.
So I'm gonna go with the Rams. I'm going LA. The Rams and the Chargers.
Whew. All right. Key.
Since it's a preseason pick, Saints and Cincinnati.
All right.
Yeah.
I got the Saints. I think they got enough talent to run the table. And when you get to the playoffs, defense wins. Right? When you get stopped, you got a great opportunity to win and get to the Super Bowl. So I got the Saints out there in the NFC. And I think it's Buffalo's time. I think it's Josh Allen's time to get there. I think they play Buffalo and the Chargers play in the AFC Championship game, but Buffalo wins it, defense. So that's my pick. We got our picks for the Super Bowl, preseason picks, still early, a lot of season to be played, but that's what we're going with right now. So we're going to go with the 49ers, man. Let's talk about Trey Lance. He stunk it up 2 nights ago. Jimmy G still on the roster.
Snuck it up last night too.
Yeah, Jimmy G still on the roster. 49ers say they full go with Trey Lance. What's the expectations of the 49ers with Trey Lance? D Springs.
You better get to that NFC Championship
Okay. So
because this is the thing.
So it's basically almost Super Bowl or bust.
Super Bowl or bust.
Okay.
Because you getting rid of the guy who was 31-14 as a starter, and Jimmy Jimmy took you was an interception away from getting to the Super Bowl last year.
Mm-hmm.
Now you want to get rid of him for a guy who's typically, he's a rookie. He's coming to a veteran team as a rookie. He hasn't played the whole season, so he's coming in as a rookie. He's been on the roster, but he hasn't fully played. So you got a rookie quarterback with a veteran team with high expectations.
Yeah.
Now I understand, he want to do some different things with the quarterback, and I get it. He want to use him in the run game, get him out on the corners and use him that way. But Jimmy G is a proven winner.
Yeah.
The team has won with Jimmy G. It ain't just been Jimmy. Now, granted, Trey Lance can throw the ball, but Trey Lance only played 4 or 5 games in the last 2 or 3 years. He only played 1 game in college at South Dakota State. He played 1 game, then he was out. So to me personally, I think you keep Jimmy G. Because if Trey Lance think of the first couple of weeks, now what do you do?
Yeah.
And if Jimmy G comes in and wins, now what do you do? You know what I'm saying? You own $20+ million right now. So me personally, I would keep Jimmy G.
Okay.
I would keep Jimmy G and Ryder.
Okay.
I think it's playoff. At this point, I think you just want to make the playoffs with him because they're going to get rid of Jimmy G, first of all, because you gave up too much to get this guy. At this point, you'd have been with Jimmy G. And, yeah, I get it. He wins, but you haven't won the big one yet. And it's been because of him why you didn't win the big one yet. So it ain't been the defense. It's been him.
Yep.
So at this point, you got to take your bumps and bruises with this guy his first year. That's why you gave up all this pick to get this guy. You can't have Jimmy G in the locker room because now you got to say, we believe in you. That's why we gave up all these picks. And this is his first year going to be the starter. So it's definitely not NFC Championship or Super Bowl. Not with a guy first year.
Yeah.
So,
Well, let me ask you this question. If you got a team built to win now, why would you do that?
because you felt like this guy is the future and you realize Jimmy G is not going to win you a Super Bowl.
But this is my other question to you. Your team ain't getting younger. Your team getting older.
I get it, but you got to keep drafting the do it, right? You got to keep doing it. So right now, Jimmy G had time. He'd have been in with the 49ers how many years now? For 4 years? 4 years. And you've seen he'd have reached his peak.
But you done made it to the Super Bowl. Now you mad
Okay,
about
but it's winning.
But this-
What you just said about the
Hold
Cincinnati.
on, I agree. I don't disagree. What I'm saying is, if within them 4 years, he done got you to the NFC Championship. He done got you to the
By
Super Bowl.
winning the Super Bowl.
Hold on. I agree with you, but you've been in place to win those games.
Right.
Now, you bringing in a dude that's a rookie that's only played 1 game with a veteran team who's ready to win now. You're not trying to take a step back.
I get that, but you're thinking this guy can, in the next year or two, can be the guy that lead. In 2 years, maybe can be the guy that lead you.
But
to
you
a
ain't
Super
got
Bowl.
2 years.
No, you do.
You
They
try
got
to win
2
now.
years.
It's about winning now. It ain't about winning next 2 years.
That's why they drafted him, because they realized he's not winning right now. If Shanahan tell you, 49ers got a 2 to 3 window. They got a 2 to 3 year window to try to get a Super Bowl. With the team they got now, they got a 2 to 3
So you
year
don't
window.
think that's BS? That you got a veteran team. You
I
got
already know Jimmy G is not going to win me a Super Bowl,
That's what
bro.
I'm saying. You got a veteran team. Listen,
But they still young though. They ain't like they old.
but I'm saying your offensive line ain't young.
But you gotta. That's what the GM for, bro. You gotta
address it every year.
Yeah, you gotta address that.
But I
problem.
agree with you.
gotta
But I'm
address
just
that.
saying, why would you? I would let Jimmy G play this.
No, I'm not about to.
Because it's a proven winner,
No,
dog.
it's time to move on, bro. It's time to move
So
on.
if Trey
from
Lance,
Jimmy G.
Trey Lance don't get them to the playoffs, now you done took a step back.
Okay, but this is first year. At some point, you gotta say we gave up how many picks to get this guy?
A whole bunch of.
Well, guess what? You might well keep Jimmy G. Listen,
No,
you might
you
give
don't
up
keep
picks,
Jimmy
but
G,
this thing.
bro.
So if Trey Lance,
I'm not about to pay my backup 20 million.
So if Trey Lance don't perform this year, and then this is the thing, you saw that he snuck it up in the preseason.
Okay, I get
in the
it.
preseason, and this between 2 and 3
Chase stuck it up in the preseason.
It's different between wide receiver and quarterback. There's a whole big difference with receivers
No,
and
because
quarterbacks.
now he'll be playing with starters. 49ers hadn't been playing. They probably O-line starters, they receiver starters, they running back.
But
it's different.
But you snuck it up against the 2s and the 3s in a preseason game.
But when you
People
got
that
better,
probably ain't gonna even make the
but
team,
when
and you snuck it up.
you got better talent on the field, he probably don't need to have to throw for 200, 300 yards. Just manage the game.
Yeah.
Like Ben did his first year.
So why-
manage
so-
the game, don't turn.
So why-
because you gave up tons
So
of
that-
picks,
but
bro.
that-
You got to
but
move
that's
on.
your fault. That's your fault.
Okay, we in it now.
Yeah.
We in it now.
I'm letting
you
Jimmy
can't go
G
back
play.
now.
I'm letting Jimmy G play and find a
We
season.
we
Man,
in
no
it
way.
now. We in it now.
All right.
Yeah, like I have zero expectations in Trey Lance.
Right.
Yes, they team as a team they have expectation, playoff division winner, because they have a lot of talent, right? But from a quarterback standpoint, I don't have no expectation. I expect him to play well because I think Shanahan is going to make it easy for him
With
to
the
play
call,
well,
with
right?
the play call.
Right, play calls, safe passes, bootlegs, run when you can,
Yeah.
win games like 17.
Like Ben did his first year.
Yeah, win
Tom Brady
24-17,
Tom Brady did his first
17-10.
year. Yeah.
Like, win games like that, and we'll hope he gets better. But nowadays, when you give up the type of draft capital that they gave up, the clock started then.
Yes.
Jimmy G was on the clock then.
Yes.
Whether Trey Lance is great or not, you got to find out what you got right now. Like, you're not waiting 3, 4, 5 years and sit like Aaron Rodgers did behind Brett Favre. They're not doing that no more. Right? You have to play these young kids right away to see if you got something. Because if you don't, I can redraft somebody in the next 3 years.
Right.
Get rid of them before it's time to renew the whole contract situation. Right? So you got to go now. So I have zero expectation of Trey Lance. I know he'll play well. Shanahan's a great play caller.
Probably the best play caller in the league.
He's very creative.
Yes.
He's very dynamic. And if you can win with Jimmy G, I think you can win with Trey Lance. Because there was many times you'd be like, bro, this dude is a veteran. Did he really make that pass?
True, but I mean,
No, you'd be like, bro, that is a rookie mistake.
I just think Trey Lance, the way he's looked in the preseason, I don't think it gets no better in the regular season. Because if you can't perform against 2s and 3s and 3s and 4s, and a lot of dudes that's not making may not make the team, that tells me a whole lot right there. And you already know that this guy has not played a lot of football. So now you taking a chance, and if I'm a veteran in that locker room, if I'm a vet in that locker room, I'm pissed off right now because we done got rid of a guy who we know what he's capable of doing.
But what have Jimmy G gotten you?
Nothing.
You made it to the Super Bowl, and you one interception away from and which is not his fault. The dude dropped the pick. You back in the Super Bowl again.
But you can say easily Jimmy G missed.
He did miss that pass,
Right? And it makes a
But
huge
then
difference.
the defense gave him a fourth and what 20-something KC.
True.
So it's
but
balanced.
you always talk about it as a team game. It's not only
It is a
the player.
team game. So that's what I'm saying. It's not Jimmy G's fault.
It is Jimmy G's fault.
No, how
Well, a lot of time when you look at the 49ers play, bro, and the reason that they're losing, Jimmy G make a turnover, interception.
And timely.
And they'll be like, bro, did he
But let me ask
turn?
this question. In that game against Kansas City, they stopped that 4th and 20. Who won the Super Bowl?
49ers,
Okay,
right,
so that's what I'm saying. You can't just put it all on Jimmy
But
G.
Jimmy G had passes that he totally missed.
Wide
Right,
open
but
touch.
if
Could've
the
put the
defense-
game away.
Hold on, if the defense, okay, just like last year in the NFC Championship, the dude catch the pick, game is over.
True.
That's not Jimmy G's fault.
But did Jimmy G play great?
No, he did not play great.
Yeah, there you go.
But this is the thing, Trey Lance. So if you thinking that Trey Lance is gonna do the same thing as Jimmy G, and you don't have no expectations, then if I
No, this year.
dog, but you got an already made team to win. You don't went to the NFC
They can win
Championship
next year,
bro.
They got- but you knew that when you drafted Trey Lance.
But that's the problem.
It's gonna be growing
Guess
pains.
what? At the end of the day, but this is the thing. Do you want the growing pains now?
Yeah.
You got no choice.
When you
Yeah,
got,
you want them
when-
now.
when you got, hold on. When you got a team that you can probably get back to that NFC Championship with, you wouldn't have risked that and just say, well, we just going. If we don't
Yeah,
win this year, we don't win
It's
this
a
year.
gamble, bro.
Yes.
Even if you got Jimmy G, it's no
Trey Lance,
guarantee.
let me tell you something. That's what I'm saying. If you ain't got no guaranteed money for Jimmy G, right?
You do.
The 20 million that you got on the book for Jimmy G right now. Trey Lance, you send another year because I got a chance to get
No,
back.
I'm
there.
not sitting you, bro.
No, I'm not sitting.
I'm not going from
Bro,
an
we
NFC
playing.
Championship and
We
not making the
playing.
playoffs.
Ain't no guarantee if Jimmy G
He gonna
plays,
get you
you
back.
getting you.
And ain't
anyway.
no guarantee that Trey Lance ain't
So
gonna
that's
why
where
we
we
go
go.
to
That's where
Trey
we
Lance.
go.
Man,
That's
I'm
where we
taking my
go.
veteran
You making our
quarterback.
point.
I'm taking the veteran quarterback who's 31-14.
But your
and we
ceiling
ride
is,
it out.
you know what your ceiling is with
Bro,
Jimmy G.
I'm taking
You
that.
know it.
I'm taking with Jimmy G right now.
And he ain't got no other level to go.
He ain't got no upside.
Me and Jimmy G riding this out.
Nah, you crazy.
All right.
I see why you're a commander.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why y'all going to call something else, man. It's terrible, man.
Hey, I'm riding with Jimmy G, dog.
That's why they win,
dog,
I win.
If Trey, but for you not to have you should have an expectation for this
Nah,
dude.
not no.
Why
first
not?
year. Not no.
Not no Super Bowl bust.
No Super Bowl.
No,
Like
I
you
said
talking
he needs
about.
to make it to the NFC
That's
Championship.
a lot of that.
That's like
Hold on.
That's a lot of that.
If y'all saying that Shanahan is a great play caller, right? If y'all saying that he can do things better than Jimmy G, you shouldn't be expecting no less. If
You
he,
know you're going to have some interceptions.
dog,
You know you're gonna have some
I know,
bad plays,
but But you should have the same expectation. If you can do more things with Trey Lance, get him out on the corner.
But
If
that's his first year playing,
I don't
though.
care if Jimmy G that bad. Yo, you gotta find ways to get that dude back.
He like Tannehill, bro. He like Tannehill. Just like you were talking about Tannehill,
Bro.
He like Tannehill.
All right, bro. We know you love Jimmy G. You want Jimmy G
No,
to
I'm
play
just
for the
saying. I'm
Commanders
just
next year?
nah.
So why y'all
Why y'all
trade
want
for
him?
him? Why y'all want
Trade
to
I
trade
don't
for
want
him?
to trade for him.
Man, get
No,
out.
I'm just saying you
Now
got a
you
veteran
want the
team.
49ers
No.
killer.
What I'm saying is, you got a dude that's
You know y'all
that
can trade for him
31.
right
They
now.
went 31-14 with the
I
Dallas
get it,
Stars.
dog.
You got a veteran team. You trading a veteran quarterback who played with this team for a person who only played one game.
But you knew
A
all
meaningful
that.
game.
You
You knew
knew
that when
all
you
that when you
drafted.
drafted
I don't
him, dog.
disagree, but that me personally,
We can't push the button and then be like, fuck it, turn back around.
me personally, you decided another year behind Jimmy G.
All right, we'll see, bro.
All right.
It's gonna be long. We gonna see season.
But
two.
y'all can trade for him though.
We don't need him.
Y'all do these.
Y'all need somebody.
All right,
We
man,
do.
we
We need him.
Here we gonna move on, bro.
We got our quarterback.
So
Wentz?
No,
it's terrible. He thinks Sam Howell is.
I think he's the best quarterback in the draft.
We'll see. All right, bro. So Cincinnati and the Rams had their joint practice this week.
Mhm.
Big fight.
Big fight.
We see Aaron Donald get thrown on the ground with the Bengal helmet in his hand.
Two of them. Two
All
help.
right, you see him allegedly.
No, ain't allegedly.
We believe he was swinging the helmet.
Ain't no allegedly. We got video. He was swinging a helmet.
Should Aaron Donald be suspended by the NFL?
No.
I think so. I know. They say it's practice, but bruh, if you connect with somebody, and I think he connected
I'm
with
sure he
somebody.
connected, bro.
He connected
There's
with
too
somebody.
many people in one bunch.
You,
and I'm not
yeah,
connected.
bro. You connected with somebody, bro. This, like, yeah, he should be suspended.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear this happen at practice and this. No, bro, that is dangerous, bro.
Yep.
You swing in two helmets, and you connected. He connected with somebody.
Yeah.
Like,
He could have killed
somebody. You can
teammates,
get,
anybody.
you can get hurt if I hit you and you got your helmet on, and I swing a helmet and hit you on top of your helmet.
Yeah.
That's kind of with your brain shit, bro. Yeah, he definitely should be suspended. No doubt
How many
about
games?
it. Shit, at least 4 or 5 games.
Send a message.
Yes. It ain't no by no name and it's Aaron Donovan. And no, bruh, what you did was reckless, bruh.
Yeah.
What you did was reckless. You could have really hurt somebody.
Yeah.
And if I'm the Bengals or anybody, if I'm the dude in Cleveland or Myles Garrett, no, he needs to be suspended.
Yeah, it shouldn't be because it was in the game.
Right. I don't give a fuck about, that's at practice. No, bro. You need to act accordingly, bro. And that, it wasn't just no fight. If it was a fight, y'all grabbing face masks and throwing, that's different. But when you had 2 helmets. And bro, you a big dude, bro.
So 5 games.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at
he
least 5,
definitely
6 games. At least.
I give him 5.
Yes.
I give him 5. Like I said,
It's reckless.
you could have hurt somebody. But,
Right.
but what's crazy to me is you don't hear nothing about it.
So they said the Rams said they're gonna handle it internally, which we know they're not gonna do anything, bro. It's Aaron Donald.
He gonna pay a couple of million to be on the
But
He
no.
gonna pay that.
But the problem
But
I got
if you the commissioner, you step in. I'm gonna give you an opportunity and say how many games you
He's
gonna
not-
do.
he's not gonna
Oh
do that.
shit. If I'm the Cincinnati, I got a problem. If I'm the owner of the Cincinnati, I'm going to the commissioner. I got a problem.
It
with
definitely is
that.
reckless.
But this is the problem I got, and the commissioner step in on everything else, but you quiet about this. The season started in 2 weeks.
It don't mean nothing.
It don't mean nothing.
I
we gotta wait and see.
But no, I'm just saying you got the video. It don't take you that
No,
long.
I'm saying he got to probably wait and see what Cincinnati. When we say what
Rams
the Rams gonna say to him, we're gonna suspend him for. And if he don't like the suspension,
Appeal.
then he can
So
be like,
they play the first game of the week, right?
They play
Thursday night.
Thursday
They
night.
get suspended after that.
No,
man.
no, you can't play the first game. You can't play.
You can't play because it's
first
ring
game.
night and raising the band.
Listen.
No.
I know you Aaron Donald gets special
Listen,
privileges.
let me tell you something.
Nah.
Either they're gonna let him play, they're gonna drag it out, let him play the first night because it's prime time and it's the first game of the year.
Ain't nobody
Or he's not
bigger
getting
than
the
the
message.
message.
Ain't nobody bigger than the NFL.
I'm telling you right
Nobody
now.
bigger than the NFL, bro.
Yeah, the owners are, but anyway.
I'm talking about player.
They're gonna let
No
either
player
they're gonna let
bigger
him
than
play
NFL.
because you know what? Guess what? If Aaron Donald not playing on that Thursday night, it's a problem.
No, it's not, bro.
Yeah, we know.
You
I don't.
don't think the ratings
I don't-
gonna be
I don't-
high if
bro,
Aaron
I don't
Donald ain't
di-
on the field?
Dog, I don't disagree with you, but I think people, cause it's Aaron Donald.
Why, bro?
He's gonna play that first game of the
He
season.
may.
He might, but I'm
Because it's
saying
a Thursday night game, it's prime time, first game of the season, and they playing the Chargers. No, they playing the Bills, right? They playing the Bills. I think it's the Bills. I think it's the Bills.
well, I think we'll know something
He's
this week.
playing.
We'll know something this week. on
He's gonna
what's
get a
going on.
fine. He's gonna get a fine. He's not gonna get suspended. That's what's gonna happen.
It's reckless.
He gonna get a fine.
Like I'm saying, if I'm Myles Garrett, like I'm calling up Man, look, I got 6 games for the same thing.
Man,
and I didn't even actually hit the dude.
They're not going to suspend Aaron Donald no 6 games.
Nah, he's not gonna get that.
I don't even think he's gonna get nothing. I think he's gonna get. They're gonna handle it internally.
They're gonna find him.
And he's gonna play
He'll play
that first game of the season.
But it sends a bad message, right? Like they wearing these helmet shields in practice now. The linemen, they want safety. Look, fights gonna happen when you have these joint practices, right? Because the cats are tired of playing against their own players when they get somebody else. Tempers are high. But when you start swinging a helmet, anything can happen.
True.
No, you can.
True.
They're already talking about CTE, brain.
And you can hit one of your own
Bro,
players.
you can hit. No, it was so many people inside that pile. No, he hit anybody.
Right.
Right. He could take out Matt Stafford. Like anybody, bro. To jeopardize. So if I'm the NFL, if I'm the Rams, I'm sending a message. I know he's my star player, but I'm sitting him at least 2 games, at least.
Well, it won't be the first one.
But you might well not suspend them at all.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're not going to do it.
But
Prime time.
so if I'm the NFL, I'm sitting back and see what the Rams are going to do.
Me too.
If they don't do anything, I'm hitting NFLPA. Look, we can't have this.
Yes.
We sending a message.
Right. Right.
At least 2 or 3 games, bro. It is reckless.
I don't disagree.
He was swinging that bit hard.
Listen, I agree with what y'all are saying. All I'm saying is prime time Thursday night, NFL trying to get them ratings.
They gonna get ratings regardless.
bro.
But you.
Aaron Donald ain't the guy
Yeah.
to boost ratings.
Yes.
All right.
If he is, he'll be the face of the league.
Yes. They don't care about Aaron Donald, bro.
Aaron Donald versus the
Who?
man.
Who?
Josh Allen.
Bruh, he ain't.
I'm just saying.
That ain't gonna be the
Bro.
NBC
Listen.
build up. Aaron
People
Donald
gonna want
versus
to
Josh
see,
Allen.
but everybody gonna want to see Aaron Donald on the field against
Of course
the
they
Buffalo
do. It's
Bills.
the Super Bowl. They at home.
So guess what? That's why he's gonna play. He's not.
He probably will, but they gotta send a message.
I think he'd be suspended.
Okay.
I'm going on them say he'd be suspended.
I think he should be.
I think he'll be suspended because all you seeing this week. Do you think he should be suspended? And I just think it's a lot of noise behind it. It ain't going away because the commission ain't came out, but that's all that's been on that's all been on social media. That's all been on.
It was
ESPN.
reckless, though. Big reckless.
That video been, and I think the NFL is about covering their shield, bro.
Oh yeah, they were talking about it. They're already getting sued for CTE and brain. Like, bro, this does not send a great message. It contradicts.
Yes, what you're trying
to do.
But when they don't contradict themselves, NFL do it all the time.
Yeah, but this right here, when you're dealing with head injuries,
they do it all the time.
And he hit somebody. He landed.
I was suing.
He connected.
Bro, I know he did.
Yes.
These Springs,
He'll be their first
you
game.
can't be my commissioner.
He'll be their first game.
You gonna
We
get
probably
the-
will. All right, bro. Let's get into some college football, man. You know, college football probably the most exciting.
The
sometime
JV
more
started.
than-
The JV started.
Yeah, it's week 0. It's not no real good football week, but you know, you got to start somewhere,
JV league.
right? So a lot of times the Division II schools play the big dogs. So it was an interesting story, man. FAMU playing North Carolina tonight, UNC. They got 25 ineligible players tonight.
Who FAMU?
FAMU.
Because they got caught in the portal in the
So
paper.
whatever,
Can't do it.
why they're ineligible. Some players didn't want to play. I'm sure it's because of safety. Their top DN linebacker not playing. Do you think FAMU should have not played tonight?
Nah, they already got that bag. They getting the
They
bag.
get
They
$450,000.
getting the bag. You can't do that.
Yeah.
You gotta keep shit. That's a bag. $450 for that program.
Mhm.
You gotta play that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, players ain't bigger than the program. Win or lose, we getting 450.
Hey, look, we need that money right now. We need that money right now.
Right, and now we trying to pay players and get the facilities up. Hell yeah, you gotta pay.
You gotta play that game because you gotta look at it from this standpoint. Whoever was doing the paperwork in your administration, somebody did something wrong.
It's bad business. Just
And
wait
bad
to
thing-
be-
yeah, like how you wait? You had all summer to get this straight. Matter of fact, you had since last year when they went to have the transfer portal or who all the kids that are suspended. You had all summer to get this straight. And you wait till the day of the game to say 25 people ain't gonna be able to play. That's your problem.
Yeah.
That's your problem. And like he just said, I done paid you 450.
Yeah.
That means guess what? I need my 450 back. You know what I'm saying? So now you out of 450,000 that I done gave you to play this game. You might as well play this game and suck it. Ain't nobody expect you to win anyway.
Right.
And not in this environment.
Right.
So you just go ahead and take this beating and get that money. Let's keep it real.
Say, bro, they could have had all 25 available.
And they still gonna
25.
lose.
They still got their ass handed.
Because I'm like,
They might have made it close to the first quarter. But they still gonna get the beat.
But I just blame the administration.
Somebody dropped the ball.
The administration. Now the AD just left because he's under investigation, allegedly under investigation. So, but I'm just saying, as far as paperwork, you mean to tell me y'all dropped the ball on 25? I get it, maybe 1 or 2 that the paperwork didn't get done,
25.
but you dropped the ball on 25 people, or that you had on your team. They wasn't doing no work, or y'all just completely dropped the ball on the paperwork from where they was coming from. Somebody dropped the ball, and this should not be 25 people. I can understand. Like I said, 1 or 2, yeah, I get it.
And it's crazy.
But 25,
and it's crazy. And if I'm a parent of one of those students, like you take an opportunity for my son to go out there and show what he worked against.
Exactly.
A top team.
Exactly.
I'm on TV right now. You probably promised me, look, this is the game you probably sold me on to come to the school. Look, we gonna be on TV playing that, and my kid can't play in that game. I got an issue.
Yeah.
From some paperwork.
Yeah. Something dropped the ball.
Yeah.
Right before the game, you're not ineligible. something. And I think that's why, not to knock HBCU, we love it, but I think this is one of the reasons why
You be like
people talk about HBCUs and not having their stuff in order.
Yeah.
This is a prime example of things like that. While the chatter, a lot of these top athletes, like, you know what, I wouldn't have this issue. I
went to a
big school, like I wouldn't have these type of issues.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, they got cats that do be ineligible, but not 25.
Not 25.
Right. That I think that's a huge issue
Right.
from
And how
an
you
administrative standpoint.
And how you come tell me, it's like if I'm a black-owned business, I need to still be at my top. Don't come to me because I'm a black-owned business. Come to me because my service is excellent, just like
Exactly. It's like anybody else. Yes.
Don't just be like, come support black-owned business and I'm trash.
Yeah.
No, come support me because I'm giving you great service and I'm a black-owned business. And my just as better than anywhere else you go.
Yeah.
And it just look bad for HBCU. It's just shining like, and that's why probably somebody father a mother was saying, see, that's why.
But you know what,
my
though?
kid go there.
You know what though? I'm not gonna lump them all together. This look bad for FAMU.
Because you know how they do though.
I
you know
understand.
they put everybody in.
Yeah, but that's a bad way of looking at things.
But
Because at the
people
end
do
of the day, people do it, but that's a bad way to look at things. Because this is FAMU. Now, granted, you might have, but just like other schools have ineligible players and things like that, I'm not going to lump them all into that because every HBCU is different.
Yep.
Every HBCU have different administrations. Every HBCU have different coaches, different things. So I'm not going to lump them into this. I would just say that it looks bad for FAMU. I know people are going to say HBCUs, no, but that's the bad, because guess what? You cannot, it's just like saying all black people do the same thing.
Yeah.
I get
You know what I'm
that.
saying? And that's not true.
I agree with you, but when you have these white schools come in now, that's gonna be a driving point for them.
Yeah, but this is
But that's
always a driving point.
But that's what I'm saying. You can't.
But
have
I think
those-
that's when you have to have
but
your
you
own
can't-
mind. You have to have your own mind and think
people
for
already
yourself.
people already against saying why they
Yeah.
wouldn't send their kids.
And,
to
and,
the
and I don't
HBCU.
disagree with you, but I just think that's a dumb way of looking at things. That means you don't march to your own.
Is it?
That means you don't march to your own drum.
But tell it to them parents, them 25
But
kids.
and you're right. But see, that's the
Tell
thing.
it. They ain't trying to hear that.
No, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, it's not the HBCU fault. It's FAM's fault. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna loop every HBCU. People
No.
do it, and it's not right. Because
It's not
guess
right.
what?
It's
If
not.
you go do something wrong and I don't do something wrong, you can't say that.
I agree with you,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying that's
That's
gonna
how
be the
people look at
narrative.
it.
That's
And
the
that's
narrative.
and that's what people
But that's the
don't
way.
think for
But that's the
themselves.
way the world works.
That's why the world. That's why the
But
world.
effed up. But it's gonna be that way. But you gotta. Well, they always tell me.
That don't mean you gotta accept it.
But what my parents always say, your first impression is your best impression.
Facts.
You're right.
And
But guess what? It's a
people
lot-
don't want to hear.
But see, this is the thing. When predominantly white schools have that same situation, nobody.
But
said,
not. But
we
Ray
don't
said.
lump them in.
But
there.
Ray said not 25 though.
No, I don't disagree with you. The number, yes, it's a bad number, but the same thing, it goes on everywhere. The issue that I got is when people lump every HBCU in there together.
Yeah, of course.
That's
No,
just
I
not-
agree with you, but I'm
Yeah,
just
that's
saying
not
how
cool.
I agree with you, but that's how the world gonna look at it.
Yeah, the whole.
Yeah.
It's not. That's like.
Yeah,
I
I agree
hate
with
that.
you. I agree with you, but that's the world we live in.
Yep. Facts.
Sad.
Yeah, so they gonna get the beat down, bro. They gonna get their 450K. I don't care if they had all 25.
They
lined
still
up.
gonna lose.
Bro, it just
But it's just
those
that
big dogs.
experience. It's just that experience those
Yes.
kids are missing.
Yes.
It's just don't kid. And some of them kids might be seniors.
Yep.
True.
Then have been there for a year for opportunities
True.
like that.
True.
And you can't get that opportunity back.
Facts. But yeah, man, so some good Labor Day games next week. You know, like I said, we
The
not
real football season starts.
real football season week 1. Top games, bro. We're gonna talk about Georgia, Oregon.
We're gonna talk about it this week or next week?
We're off next week.
Oh, that's right. So we gotta talk about
You
it.
know, you're the party kingpin, but you know we don't want to mess up your.
I don't
your
want
flow.
that statement, dog. I don't know about the
We don't want to mess up your flow, dog. You know you're a very important guy, right? You know you're hot boy key, like you know.
Convo key.
Convo, my bad. He elevated. Convo key now. Yeah, he elevated. he elevated. But yeah, man, some good games next week. Oregon going against the national champion Georgia. Good game. D-Spring, what do you think about that game?
I think Georgia squeak it out. I think squeak it out. Because they lost a lot on offense and defense last year. I mean, they brought Stetson Bennett back. They got the tight end back, but I think they lost a lot.
And they got the tight end from LSU that transferred over.
Mm-hmm.
He's not playing over Bowers in number 6 over Washington. But anyway,
they All American.
Anyway, I think Georgia wins. I think the defensive coordinator who went out to Oregon from Georgia, I think he's gonna, he'll have Oregon playing early in the game. I think Georgia, walk away in the fourth quarter, late in the fourth quarter, because I think, Stetson Bennett got breaking in new receivers. One of the guys transferred to Alabama, so he lost that. Pickens in Pittsburgh right now, so he got some things, and I think people still can see can Stetson Bennett do it again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Can he do it again? Defensively, I think Georgia still, they're gonna, re-up because they lost a lot on defense. But I think, Kirby did a great job of recruiting and bringing guys in, so that they're still gonna be a top-notch defense. Oregon, we just don't know. Being in the Pac-10, nobody don't respect them too much. They give them clout early, but they, falter at the end. But I think it'd be a good game to the fourth quarter, and I think Georgia pull away.
Okay.
I think it'll be a blowout. I think Georgia run away. I think Georgia win by like 20 plus. Yeah, it'll be a blowout.
Yeah.
Might be close the first quarter, and then after that, blowout.
Yeah, Oregon gonna be good, but Cristobal leaving. That's a big key component. They just don't know who they're gonna be. But Oregon has always lost coaches, and they've always been consistent, right? So I think they're gonna be good, but I just think Georgia's on another level right now. Just the talent. Kirby's at a point now at Georgia. They just reloading. Like, they just cycling 5 stars in, bro. And if Stetson Bennett can just play like he did last year, but you expect him to take a little bit more of a step next fall. So I think Georgia wins by at least 2 touchdowns. At least 2 touchdowns. All right, bro, let's go Notre Dame, Ohio State. Should be a good one. Notre Dame always got the hype. Key, I already hear you sighing over there. Key, give me your predictions.
Ohio State blowout, bro. Notre Dame always overrated, bro. Every big game they get blown out. I don't know. Now, one big game they played in that it was competitive. Never.
It's been a minute.
I don't remember. So yeah, Ohio State blowout by 20, easily.
By 20.
Yeah.
D Springs.
I think it's gonna be a pretty good game. I think the new coach recruited well recruited some great players at Notre Dame. I think Notre Dame got the big tight end who's still there. Quarterback is pretty decent. I think they're gonna rally around him. I think Ohio State is one of the favorites, and I think with Stroud and the guys that they had coming back at receiver, they're more like receiver U. Like, they got dudes every year. Like, they really got it going on. Like,
We receive a U in
dog, whatever. Call it what you want to call it. You screaming at Michael Thomas. Where Michael Thomas from?
Hey, but that nigga.
Okay. Anyway, I think Ohio State win this game. I think they're real strong. I think last year, when Stroud starting off slow and they got blown out by Oregon, I think he realized that I got to step my game up, and he did. That's why he's getting them Bentleys or whatever.
Oh, Stroud, yeah, he
signed
the NIL with Bentley, get one every 2-3 months.
But I do think I think Ohio State win. I get about 2 touchdowns.
Man, that shit gonna be a blowout.
Blowout, bro.
Ohio State, they got too much talent. Like, I think they definitely could possibly. They probably win the national championship this year.
They're gonna be one of the favorites up there.
But
Yeah.
like, they just
Yeah.
they got so much talent over there, bro. It's ridiculous.
But the problem with them, they lose people they shouldn't lose to.
The Big Ten,
They lose the team they shouldn't lose to.
True, but I just
like
think-
Oregon last year, they got blowed out by Oregon. But I think Stroud was early.
Early
They call
in
him
the year.
early. Yeah, but this game right here is gonna really show is Stroud that dude? Come the first game of the season, you start off with
I think
top 10.
he is that dude.
No, he's that dude. And then with the receivers that they
The
got,
receivers, for me, I would say you lost Wilson, you lost Olave. If you feel like you say like their receiver, you turn into
the
that.
guy's gonna show up.
Marvin Harrison Jr. son,
Yes.
he ready to step up. He had a good game in the bowl game against Utah.
Yeah.
Right, so I think Stroud gonna be that guy. Like he probably him or either Bryce Young gonna be a Heisman candidate.
Sure.
One of them two. So I think it's gonna be I just think Notre Dame just don't have enough athletes.
Overrated.
Yeah, they always hyped up. They're probably in the top 6, I think it is. But
Yeah, I think they 6.
Yeah,
They'll be 20. They'll be 20 something by the end of the season.
All right, man. We're gonna get our one of our last two pick'ems. We're gonna bring this just for key. LSU, Florida
This
State.
wasn't on the list.
It wasn't on the list because it's not really.
That's not even ranked.
It's not even a big game.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not even a
big
big
for
game.
us. It's not a big game for us.
But they got a wager between D Springs and Keon.
Yeah.
They got a bet on the line.
Mhm.
Key, give me some keys to the game.
The key is we got to figure out. It's quarterback play.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I think we always have everything else. To me, we got the best wide receiver in college.
Okay.
The defense, they was young last year. Pretty much everybody back on defense. They're gonna be better, other than Stingley. So to me, we always have talent. We getting the best talent in Louisiana and in Mississippi, and you getting Florida and all the rest of them. So it's always about the quarterback play. Our season gonna go on how our quarterback play.
Okay.
I don't even know if they even named the quarterback started yet.
Mm-hmm.
So, but Florida State, come on, bro. It's levels to this.
Levels to this?
It's levels to this. We win by 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you gonna give me 14?
How much y'all bet?
50.
50.
Yeah.
One boy's got
Listen,
big money on the
neither
show.
one of these teams are ranked, number one.
Boy got big money on the show.
Neither one of these teams are ranked.
Can I get a loan?
Nah, not on this
You
one.
want to bet 50 though?
That's fine.
First of all, LSU don't have a quarterback. That's number one.
Well, we
Brian Kelly's a great coach. He has a lot more athletes to work with now in Louisiana than what he had at Notre Dame. So
Yeah.
LSU, you got a little more athletes. But when you don't have a quarterback and it's his first year, I just think Florida State, who's been taking a pounding over the past couple of years, I think they've upgraded. I think Norval, understands, he got his own players in now. These guys gonna play together. And I just think Florida State gonna beat them in a close one. It's gonna be close, but I think Florida State gonna
I
win.
think LSU wins. I just think Brian Kelly better coach than Norval. Florida State just a mess program right now. If LSU can get some quarterback play, they got enough talent. They always do. But I got LSU by 10. I think they win by 10. All right, we're gonna get our HBCU pick'em. Alabama State. JD representing his alma mater. Howard tonight in Atlanta. Let's get a pick'em. We already know who JD said he picking Howard.
That game, you said it's in Alabama?
It's in Atlanta tonight.
It's in Atlanta. I'm surprised he ain't there.
Yeah, he might be. Who knows? These Springs, who you got today, man?
Man, Alabama State, this is a nobody to me.
Yeah,
Howard, listen, there ain't no need to go through all that.
All right, Key, you got Alabama State.
Yeah, we ain't heard nothing from Howard since
Skywalker.
Michael Vick brother freshman
Yeah,
year.
no buzz.
Yeah,
But they got a receiver
Vick
duo.
Not Michael Vick, brother.
Cam Newton brother.
Cam Newton
brother.
They got a little buzz of the quarterback that they had from last year, the top receiver. They coming back. I mean, Howard just the MEAC, bro. Honestly, they need to just go ahead and fold and merge with the SWAC.
But they've been dominating the SWAC for years.
They won the Celebration Bowl the last few years. The
Yeah.
last team to win the Celebration Bowl out of SWAC was Grambling.
Yeah, and how long ago was
And
that?
it's
about?
at least Kincaid probably been going at least 5 years.
Yeah, so they've been. So they like, why we need to come there?
But they're just not generating enough revenue in the MEAC.
But that.
Outside of South Carolina State,
But
they
that
have nothing to
traveling
hang
thing
on.
would be a lot.
Why?
They got to figure it out.
Everybody, you got
No.
FAMU there. What are you talking about? You
But
got FAMU there.
Florida, like right, I'm talking about like North Carolina.
But Cookman is in the SWAC
Bethune-
now.
But North Carolina left the MEAC. They not even a MEAC no
Oh,
more.
and
No,
they're
no.
They're like a Big Sky.
Big Sky.
Yeah.
But this is the
South
thing
and
though.
shit.
Guess what?
Like Howard, that's a lot to be traveling. Like you got to go to Mississippi, you got to go
True,
to
I feel
Louisiana. It's just a lot, bro.
But if you're not bringing in no money, right now anyway, so you might well make that trip.
But
to
that's
get
a
that
long,
money.
but it's a long trip, bro.
So what?
That's
It's
a
a
long
lot.
trip. That's a long trip, dog.
Man.
But other schools
what's
do
the
it.
difference? What the difference gonna be? What the difference gonna be when you got Southern Cal coming to play?
But
So
they got big money, bro.
But no different. I'm saying I agree with that, but I'm
they
saying
probably on
but you ain't
private,
making- but you ain't
private
making no
flights.
money.
They on private flights.
But you ain't
bro.
making no money right now to me yet.
But they ain't gonna be on
That's
coach.
what I'm saying.
So where you gonna go?
They gonna be on coach.
So where you gonna go? If they
He has to do something.
they gotta do something. Where you gonna go?
The power
They
conference
gotta
is a
do
SWAC
something
right now.
But this is they're traveling too much.
Yeah, the power conference right now is a SWAC, and the SWAC even could do better, right? From a TV deal standpoint, right? Like if you're the premier black college in all of sports, you have to have a better deal. You gotta get more money generated. But I think from the MEAC standpoint, they just don't have it outside of South Carolina
Yeah,
State.
and you actually need to get them to travel that long.
It's a lot. I mean, the travel, you got to think about that.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, most times
But if you're forced
they busing it, depending on how far it is.
Yeah.
Now you got to go charter jets.
I'm like 18.
Three,
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Now,
That's a lot of money.
If you're saying Howard, I get that. But
They
South
on
Carolina
it.
State,
But we
they
just
can
ain't-
do it.
but
South
we-
Carolina State can go in the
but-
MEAC. I
right.
mean,
Yeah,
they
could.
easy can go in the SWAC.
Yeah, but I'm talking about those teams up north.
So you got Howard, Morgan
Yeah,
State, and
yeah,
Delaware.
yeah,
Hampton ain't
yeah.
in the MEAC. I mean, the
Oh, yeah, they
MEAC.
left.
Nah.
Yeah.
So you only got for 3 teams: Delaware State, Howard, and Morgan State. So they might just go. They might just go to another bull job joint.
But I'm saying they might got to follow like 8 in North Carolina A&T. But I'm just saying for them to go play in the SWAC with the bullshit money they got to travel there for. That's
I'm
a
just
lot.
saying the only team that need
Yeah.
to go. Well, really, South Carolina State should go
Nah,
to the SWAC.
they can do it.
South Carolina State can go to the SWAC because Mississippi. That's right there.
Yeah.
But like Howard, Morgan State,
Yeah.
and Delaware State, they need to. I don't know what they're gonna do.
Yeah, but that SWAC got that buzz right now, boy.
They do.
Yeah.
Boy, like, bro, it's FAMU, you know they're going to be competitive.
Not yet.
I think, well, not tonight. They were the one that they said they could have had 50 players.
But in the
playing.
SWAC, you got probably 4 teams that can win the SWAC.
Jay Swade, I think Gramblin's
You
going to
say
be better.
Jay Swade?
Jay Swade. Yeah. Jay State going to be, Prime going to have Prime team rolling. I think Gramblin's going to be better. Gramblin's
In
gonna
the
be
real
better.
SWAC champions.
They got to have, if they get QB play, I think it would be better. Hugh Jackson, I think he'll get them right. FAMU going to be tough. Alcon always tough. Steve McNair, brother, like they always tough.
Because they own the SWAC right now other than last year.
They always tough, right? Southern's gonna be tough with Dooley coming from PV. He turned PV around, right? So it's like
And Texas and Perryville been tough.
that's what I'm saying. Perry would do. The only thing with Dooley leaving, I know they got to do Howard. He used to play in the NFL. So it's like SWAC is the hottest thing going right now, bro.
Yeah, bro. And it's gonna be lit for that FAMU and when they play Memorial Day weekend. FAMU and who they play?
Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
A&T, right? No, they play South Carolina.
No, they play in Florida Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
FAMU and somebody. Cause everybody telling me they going like people who went to FAMU they flying down. I forgot what they played, but the Labor Day weekend, FAMU and somebody played.
It's gonna be like they said. It's gonna be bananas. But I'm looking forward to the SWAC play. Like I ain't never been as much excited in a long time for the SWAC play.
They play Jackson State.
They play Jackson State.
September
in
the 4th.
Florida.
September the 4th.
That's gonna be sold out. Labor Day weekend.
That's gonna be crazy.
J-State, that's who they play. Cause I know a lot of people I work with go to FAM and they'll book their ticket to go out there.
That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that. But I got my son Labor Day.
Yeah,
I would have been in Atlanta.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a good matchup.
Yeah, J-State, FAMU, Labor Day weekend.
Mm-hmm.
They need to be on TV.
It should be.
It'll be on TV.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be on.
You know, Prime done call ESPN.
Yeah. Yeah, you say I ain't on ESPN 16. I won't be ESPN at least 2. Right?
Cause he already said we ain't doing the ESPN 36 no more.
Yeah. And they shouldn't, right?
Yeah.
Like there's too many TV networks out here
Mm-hmm.
to where these black colleges can't work some type of deal from a conference standpoint to get on TV. I shouldn't be having to stream from my phone.
Right.
All this foolishness now. Like especially with a lot of these top athletes, 4 or 5 stars are coming to HBCUs, transferring to HBCUs. They gotta get better TV deals.
Yeah.
Like I think that's the next step for the SWAC.
Cause everybody want to see the number 1 DB and
Travis Hunter, he gonna be must see TV.
Yeah, everybody ready to see what he gonna do.
Then they said that boy was ranked 2nd or 3rd team All American.
Yeah, everybody.
Without even playing a game.
That's what I'm saying. So everybody definitely want to see what he gonna do. So this game gonna be. Oh,
That's a
boy,
bomb burner. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, the Labor Day weekend in Florida. If you going to that, oh my, and people, if you never experienced a HBCU game,
Got to.
You need to go check it out.
you got to go check it out.
Family.
It's nothing like it.
It's family.
It's nothing like it.
Yeah, it's next level.
From the halftime show to the 5th quarter to the band
The tailgate.
to tailgate shit, people come just to see the bands. People don't even like football.
Yep.
Because FAMU and J State bands gonna get in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a battle on the field and in the stadium.
Shit, tailgates be fired.
Yeah.
You know, your cousin, your uncle, man. Look. And that's the other thing I like about HBCUs. But like I say, the tailgate, bro, you go get a plate from anybody.
True.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I was at Southern Homecoming. And I think I was in high school. We went. They had the little Subway. And back then I ain't eat Subway. Man. I was bougie. I'm like, Subway? I don't know damn sound. That shit every day at home. So look, we walk around stadium. People had the fish going. Hey, and I ate, and my boy, they went and got the Subway. I was like, bro, I ain't eating Subway, bro. I eat that shit every day, bro.
You should not be eating Subway if you had an HBCU.
Yeah, I'm like,
there's no, you should not be stopping at nobody's
but
Subway.
you know, back then, we were chiefing, and people, they had to munch it.
They had to eat right there.
They had to get some of their stuff.
Right now.
I like, I'm gonna wait. And I came up on the campus, on the yard. That's what they call it, every HBCU, the yard. I don't care what HBCU, it's the yard. I thought it was something different. I was like, damn. But when you go to any HBCU, that's what they say, the yard.
Yeah, I'll be on the yard, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to college football, man. You know, I said week 1 next week, definitely gonna be some good games. But let's get some.
Oh, I'm ready to hit that. Ray, I'm ready to hit that thing. Say, bing. That mean that 50 done dropped in my cash out.
That cash out too. All right, man. Let's get our last topic. Let's get some NBA, bro. We got our Key Schefter. Our NBA insider, Laker fan,
Yes, sir.
Laker for
you
life.
see, y'all see that? Y'all might can't see it, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the
So-
can go all day.
Look, Russ has been a hot topic all season, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Pat Bev, the Russ nemesis, I know Russ don't like him, was just traded to the Lakers for THT and Johnson. Is this a true sign now Russ is truly gone? I'm gonna start with Diamond and with you, Keith.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't see how this is gonna work. I really don't see how this is gonna work. I mean, and this goes back when Russ was playing with the Thunder, and Bev was playing with Houston at the time, right? Mm-hmm. When he had the injury, and it really messed the Thunder up for us, the playoffs and all of that. I just think there's so much there, like so much anger and hate there between them two, that I don't see this working. Mm-hmm. Now, can LeBron be the mediator and make this a smooth transition? He can. But then, too, I don't even understand why the Lakers went and got Pat Bev.
They need him.
I mean, they need him because they don't have no tough guys on their team.
It's not even tough guys, bro. They can't stop nobody like that.
Well, hell, Pat Bev ain't doing too much with Minnesota.
But Pat's scrappy.
He's scrappy, but Pat been getting dogged, too. But
Pat ain't just going to let somebody just blow right by him.
Yeah, but Pat ain't the old Pat.
He not, but
so,
I think what Dog and Ham wants to do, Pat fits that. Right? Scrappy. Somebody that's going to compete. Right?
Another voice in the locker room.
Right. Like with the Lakers last year, bro, dog, they pick and roll, bro. Point guard just getting right to the rim.
But that's my question.
Easily.
Okay.
Pat's scrappy, dog. Like, he's going to fight.
He's going to fight on defense, but what you give me on offense?
Babe, bro, I don't need 15.
That's the problem.
Give me
But
10.
that's the problem.
But he shot a better percentage from 3 than Russ did.
But the problem with the Lakers is they stagnant on offense, number one. Mm-hmm. Number two, I mean, yeah, Pat gonna get it, but if one man only playing defense, hell, that shit still ain't gonna work.
But AD is the anchor. AD gotta stay healthy.
Yeah.
Well, we know how that goes.
Yeah.
So that's that if. So we talk about if. That's a big question.
And I think Pat Bev can go to LeBron. Come on, LeBron, bro. You missed that rotation, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
I don't know. I got to see how this gonna work. I think the beginning of the season, I think they can see how it can work with him and Pat Bev.
Shit.
I think they tried.
Shit.
I think they would try.
Shit.
And then they
Russ already told him, I'm going. Key.
I think they'll be there together because at this point, only way the Lakers can get rid of Russ is you're gonna buy him out, and they ain't doing that. They ain't about to pay him $40 million. Tell him go sit home.
Exactly.
Go sit home like John Wall. They not doing that. Yeah. So they're gonna have to figure it out.
You got a plan.
Yeah, because you're gonna have to figure it out. And maybe once you playing with somebody and you get to know somebody, maybe you be like, you know what? That shit happen.
I can tolerate you.
I can tolerate you.
I can tolerate
you on my team.
Yeah,
and Pat get under everybody's skin when he against the opposite. So I'm not gonna rule that out yet. And maybe, you be like, bro, you talk to somebody
and you get a face to face.
And
We
Bro,
broke
my
grown
bad.
men.
Let's have a real conversation.
Yeah.
Bro, you know, that was my bad. I ain't meant to injure you. That's just the way I play. I told the line of being dirty and good. That's how I got in the league. I don't have the talent like you to go get 20, 10, and 10.
Yeah.
So I had to do what for me to eat and my family to eat. So, but the Lakers just not about to send Russ home and say we're gonna pay you for
Yeah,
it.
we don't give you for. You better get in that joint playing.
No, so
you gonna have to play.
they ain't gonna have no other choice, and they're gonna have to figure. And it might be a good thing because Pat is, like he had for the of course nobody's a lockdown defender in the league when you guard and like people who can just go get baskets in their sleep.
Yeah, bro.
Nobody's doing that.
No.
I don't care who. Ain't no more lockdown.
Ain't no Gary Payton.
Yeah,
No more.
and back then offensive players was limited.
Yeah.
These players now, bro, you got 7-footers shooting threes.
Exactly.
So I think they were some way, and Russ knows that, bro. I gotta really. So I think Russ gonna come in the season motivated this year because Russ can be out the league next year, bro.
Yes.
If you don't buy into getting a loan, being a team first, bro, you can be AI. You can be out the league next year.
Yeah.
This your so usually he's gonna. I think Russ gonna be on his best behavior because Russ ain't ready to give it up yet, and I think he want another contract. And he gonna be with the Lakers all year because nobody's gonna trade for him, and he's due $40 million.
Yeah.
And I don't see the Jennings saying we're gonna pay him $40 million and go sit home like John Wall. That ain't happening.
Yeah. Only way this works if Darvingham and Russ and Pat Bev sit down for the season. Like, we got to have a talk. Like, 'cause I'm sure Russ looking at that trade like, bro, who's starting?
Well, let me ask you a question.
Well, Russ gonna start.
But they were talking about, like, if you don't buy in, like, Russ is not a good shooter. Like, do you really want Russ on the floor in the meaningful minutes?
Don't you think they had?
And he gonna feel some type of way when Pat Bev getting those minutes down the stretch.
But don't you think they had that? Don't you think they had that conversation before they made that trade?
Fuck no.
I think they did.
I think they did.
I think they went to Russ. I think they went to Russ.
I think they did.
And they told Russ, they look.
I think
we not stopping nobody on defense.
Right.
You know that you're not stopping nobody on defense. We would rather bring somebody in to where you don't have to guard this person night in, night out. You know what I'm saying? At the top of the key, and we're gonna bring him in. But y'all got to we got to work this out. It's about winning.
He's not gonna be on the court in crunch time.
No,
we don't know that.
We don't know that, right?
We don't know that, right? Because at the end of the day,
they both can play 1 and 2.
Yeah,
they both can
they
play
can do
1
it.
and 2.
Russ
can play the 2.
This is all about Russ. What they're doing to Russ is, look, Russ, we understand what you're capable of doing, but you're not capable. The way you look the past 2 years, you ain't the triple-double no more. And I think that's what killed Russ. I think Russ, those years in Oklahoma Oklahoma City, I think all those triple-doubles killed him. I think it killed his legs. I think it killed his body. And I think Russ mentally, the past 2 years, was done.
Yeah. Because
guess what? In the NBA season, guess who's been the main focus? Every sports center has been how bad Russ been playing. Mm-hmm. Russ, terrible. Russ, and that's the thing. When you go to LA, like he always said, if we ain't win no championship, I don't want to hear nothing.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear nothing. And I think
it's a whole different microscope.
And that's why Russ been getting killed. That's why Jason Tatum been getting killed after the playoff. Because guess what? When you put on a green or purple jersey, I don't care about no other jersey in the NBA.
Because when you got 17 banners,
exactly.
We don't care.
There's no excuse why you're not getting to that playoff.
Yes.
We don't want to hear the excuses about you can't get to the finals.
Right.
We don't want to hear no excuses why you didn't win the championship.
Yes.
Purple and green, everybody else is secondary.
Yeah.
But if you own a purple shirt and a green shirt, your expectations is playoffs.
Because they spoil you, especially Laker fans.
Without question.
Yeah, bro, championship, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't have so many. Those two franchises, they both got 17. And the Lakers done got like 10 or 12 in the last 2 decades.
Yeah. So and that's what I'm saying. So when people I think that's what Jason Tatum had to learn this offseason. Dude, you wearing a Boston jersey. Man, they don't want to hear nothing about your ankle hurting and your finger hurting or wrist hurting. Because guess what? You were getting buckets when you were playing before you got to the game. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then you coming up short. People don't. And I think that's where those two organizations, when you talking about you want to go home and play in LA, you you better change your mindset. You ain't playing nobody with the Clippers.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody care about the
Nobody
Clippers.
don't care about the Clippers.
They be happy with a Western Conference second
Yeah,
round.
we can drop down the banner, we
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
But if you're not dropping down that championship banner
Yeah.
in Boston and with the Lakers, people don't want to hear them excuses.
No.
They don't care if your foot broke, you got to put on a boot every night. Listen, bro, you better win the championship.
Cause my man played with all that index, pinky finger, leg, arm, whatever. He still ain't got chips.
So I just think right now, Russ and Pat Bev kiss and make up.
Okay.
They will.
And LeBron, this is where LeBron and AD.
But he got to play some defense.
Yeah,
this year.
LeBron and AD.
LeBron got to play some defense this year. We don't care about no. You trying to win a scoring title? That shit don't matter in LA either. You got because you was horrible on defense last year.
Yeah.
Right? You was part of the reason why we was getting layup after layup out on your rotation.
I just think the Lakers last year were so dysfunctional that they couldn't get out of their own way.
And they fell up. They was old, bro.
And they fell apart. And they couldn't. Now they won some games,
Yeah.
and they lost some games that they shouldn't have lost. But you gotta. But this is the other.
But
bad
that
thing.
when the old legs came in by that fourth quarter.
Yeah, teams,
They
they go about 20
were dead. They were, when you got these young dudes running, we just got to run them for 3 quarters.
And that's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
The Lakers will be up by 15 and
Yeah.
20 going to the fourth
That
quarter
fourth
and
your
lose
leg,
the game.
because your legs dead. Them young boys running up and running. They like, we just got to be down by 12 by the fourth quarter.
But I just think Pat Bev,
And they got young,
Russ.
so I like it.
Pat Bev, Russ, make up. Darvin Ham, LeBron, AD.
Street clothes.
They gotta make-
street
they
clothes
gotta
can't be
make
in
this
street
work.
clothes.
They gotta make
this
this
year.
work.
There's 3 clothes.
Street clothes can't be in street clothes this year. And AD, you should be in the running for MVP this year, like KG said.
Yeah.
You should be a top 2-3
This a prove year for him.
player for MVP. You should be in the running with the MB, the Giannis,
Yep.
and KD. Like, you should be a top 5 player.
Yeah.
He should be a top 5
Easy.
player with Jokic, dude from Dallas, Luka. You should be a top 5 player. AD, he got everything, every tool to be a top 5 player.
And this is the thing, MB get hurt, but MB still shows up.
Yeah.
So you and MB in the same situation because both of y'all stay hurt, but
Embiid been playing more.
But MB has
more.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Embiid been
MB has
playing
played more, and he's learned how to play hurt.
But then MB's 7 foot, bro. He's way bigger than AD, right? So we know
bigger than AD.
But we know center's body don't last as long.
Yeah, but why they don't now? Now they can because they ain't taking that pound like they took back in the day.
But it's a lot on your knees, bro.
Yeah, but Ray.
Nobody back.
AD is out on the 3-point line, the elbow. He not down in that paint, so he really ain't taking that. AD don't take care of his body in the off season.
Yeah.
That's his problem.
Yep.
And then when you don't take care of your body in the off season, dog, it's gonna be. It's just like us. We might play sports here and there, basketball, whatever. But dog, 9 times out of 10, we can't just say we're gonna walk out on the court and play 5 games in a row, thinking our body ain't gonna feel some kind of way when we get
Achilles.
home. Blows up. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not doing no working out or something throughout the week, then you gonna pay for it. And I think that's what AD. He need to get off them chips commercials. You know what I'm saying? Eating the potato chips, happy, laid back, watching. Dog, you on them Lay's chip commercials, man. Get off them commercials, bro. You know what I'm saying? Dog, it's no excuse for AD to not play a full season, at least half of a full. He got
to play
70 games, bro.
75 games.
No, you only playing what 80 games, 82 games.
And I think AD, he didn't realize he a Laker. He won that championship. Like, I'm good. No, in LA, we get players who win multiple.
Yeah.
One, and it's not good enough for you and LeBron, because y'all gonna be the weakest duo ever in LA history.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kobe and Shaq won multiple.
3.
Kareem and Magic won multiple. Kobe and Gasol won couples. You know what I'm saying? Multiple. It ain't no one championship, brother.
Yeah. And you know what?
He gets y'all his expectation.
Yes.
Then in New Orleans, there's no expectation.
Yes.
Now, he ain't had to play under that pressure every night.
And I think he got that one. He like, I'm good. My legacy said, no, not in LA. Because every big man, great 2 duo, won 2 or more.
2 or more. Yeah.
2 or more.
Yep.
Kobe and Gasol, 2.
Yep.
Went to the finals 3 times.
Yep.
Shaq and Kobe went to the finals 4 times, won 3.
And the center, and like you say, the center was dominant.
Yes.
The center was dominant. And the center made big shots. Now, granted,
Now, when he was in the bubble,
he made big shots.
was balling.
But this is different, though.
Yeah.
This is the difference. In the bubble, Is it like playing in your high school gymnasium?
Right.
Ain't nobody in there.
Ain't no
You
pressure.
going there for lunchtime. You in there
It's like
balling.
it's like open gym.
But
open
now
gym.
you got damn near 40,000 people coming there with the gold chain, the gold teeth, and
Going
you're dressed to a
on
nine.
the road.
You know,
It's expectations.
no, and I think, but see, this the problem I got though. What is LeBron talking to AD about? Because if you the leader, you think Magic would have stood by like let AD come on, you just sitting there chilling and
Well, we saw that in the doc. How he was on captain as a rookie. Come on, Cap. Come on, man. Let's go.
Yeah.
bro,
Yeah.
and that's the problem. I like LeBron. You just sitting there and just letting AD just chill, but
Right.
you gonna get your body fixed now, bro. Listen, I'm
But
calling you
but I
early in
thought-
the morning. Let's go, bro.
But that's the one thing about LeBron to me. Once he feel like he can't win a championship, it's not that push. Like he's not that in your face. We're gonna be conflict like your Jordan and the Kobe's and the Magic. I don't care about the conflict right now. It's about winning the
Yeah,
championship.
it's about
You don't
winning
have
the
to like me.
Yeah.
I think LeBron like to be liked.
Yeah.
Like them dudes, Kobe, Jordan, and Magic.
They were
You
feared.
gonna hate me, but we at the end of the day, come on, bro, let's go. Come on, AD.
What's the big dude name that played center for Bill not Cartwright, the dude that played
Luke Longley.
Luke Longley. Luke Longley said, man, Michael Jordan was up.
Yeah,
But guess what? We won.
we won.
We won. And at the end of the
Because
day.
I ain't taking no
Exactly.
half step, dog.
And I think that's what LeBron, you got to push the conflict. If AD get mad, so what?
So what?
Because guess what?
Oh, winning. You pushing them
It's about winning.
Yes.
because it ain't like what I'm telling you to do. I haven't done.
Right.
Right. You know your body's failing you.
Right.
Well, you need to put this in place. Go talk to my people.
Right.
Before LeBron got to the Lakers, he was Iron Man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Deep runs.
That's what we're paying like
So you
7
gotta
games.
put in place those small muscles.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Put some yoga in there.
Right.
Like you gotta stretch your muscle. And every time AD get hurt, his little nicky knack. He out of week.
Right. And I'm looking at it. It made me think when Rondo was there. He was on this because Rondo was one of them in your face like.
Mm-hmm.
And when Rondo was at the Pelicans.
Yeah.
At the Pelicans, he had his best season. Made the second round playoff. Because Rondo, one of them other type, might not have the talent of LeBron and all, but Rondo's an asshole. Rondo was checking Ray Allen and Paul Pierce as come on, no, come on.
Exactly.
And so
You got to have that.
And that's what LeBron got to do.
And you know what? That's why I think that Pat Bev
gonna be on.
it's gonna work.
It's gonna be on.
And he's gonna be on 8. I think this more. I know him and Russ don't get along, but I think this more about AD.
Yeah.
Under the surface.
Yes.
On top of the surface, everybody's saying
Just
how
get
it's gonna work.
Yeah.
But I think under the surface,
You get another leader.
Yeah, and you got somebody that can get on AD and LeBron. So this what this does. I think this pulls LeBron out of confidence.
Pat Bev, let me have it.
Exactly. So now, under the surface, it's LeBron's team without question. But under the surface, I think this is where Pat Bev, like you just said, light a fire under them dudes who are giving piss poor effort. That's what I think. That's where this going to.
Oh, he definitely another leader.
Yeah.
But man, that's a good show. We out of here. Key, what you got, bro?
Bro, another great episode. Me and Ray held it down last week. We got Donovan back in the building.
You know it.
So looking forward to I'm actually looking forward to the preseason game tonight. The Bengals and the see if the starters gonna play at least a quarter. Everybody seems to be playing. They started. I see even Tom Brady playing tonight. So
Yeah, he been out.
yeah, so a lot of people are playing. They start quarterback tonight. So I'm looking forward, bro. Back to football, man. You know what I'm saying? I also been watching the WNBA.
Oh yeah, they have some good games going on.
Playoff
Connecticut, that was
game.
pretty good.
Yeah,
Connecticut pulled away.
So, they got the baseball going on right now. So it's just a good time for sports, baby.
This dude here texting me, man, your mess got so.
I had to
Get
fuck
out-
with you.
Man, get out of here with you. Get out of
I had to
here
fuck
with
with
you, man. Get out.
Like you was in your feelings and shit. You wanted to attack my boss and Red
Man,
Sox.
get out of here. Man, get out of
I'm just saying,
here.
Ray, y'all got swept.
Man, get out of here.
I'm
Man,
just saying, y'all got swept, dog.
get out of here,
Did
bro.
y'all get swept?
We did.
All
They
right.
swept
That's
us.
all I
They
said.
swept us and we swept them back.
That's all I said. I ain't say nothing about their record.
Yeah.
Why you even have to say something?
I had to fuck with you. That's all. I just said, y'all got swept. Yeah, like I was like saying they were trash. I just said the Yankees swept y'all. I gotta
They
say,
got-
man, where your Red Sox at? And I was like,
They
damn,
got
bro.
us. They got us.
Just say,
I'm-
bro, we got swept.
My team is.
Cause that
we
land
got
on
some-
y'all
they
ass
on
right
our
now.
ass. They are on our
And
ass.
cause don't you and James got a bet by they coming?
They on our ass.
Y'all only about what, 2 games?
Yep, 2.5.
Yeah, they on y'all ass.
They playing well.
See, I told you I pay attention to baseball when it get close to the playoffs.
It's prime time now.
There's just too many games. I can't pay attention to that shit early.
D Spring, what you got, boy?
Oh man, great to be back in the booth again. You know, I've been gone for a minute. Next week, Mom's birthday, 75th birthday, so we going down
Miss
to
Springs. Happy birthday.
yeah, going down there. Me and Molly Miles going to hang out with her for the weekend, and my sister Tiffany. So you know, just great to be back here. Can't wait for the season start because we really about to get turned up around here. So you know, let's keep it moving.
Yeah.
So she's not a Virgo.
I don't know what it's up to.
Yeah, she a Virgo.
Virgo.
Virgo. She a Virgo. She a Virgo. She a Virgo.
Yeah, man, it's a good time to be back in the building, fellas, man. My mom's birthday tomorrow.
Oh, no
Sunday,
doubt.
Monday.
No doubt. Shout out to Miss Butler.
So Miss Butler, Virgo
71.
too.
Yeah, 71.
Okay.
You know, everybody call her diva. You know, she still fly.
Oh yeah, she is.
Yeah,
Miss Butler on straight chill. If you never met Miss Butler, listen.
She had like a Virgo. She had like a Virgo.
Say that about Virgo season.
She's good people. She's real
like
good
Virgo.
people.
Yeah, you know, shout out to Miss Springs, man. Happy birthday next week. You know, definitely happy birthday to my mom on
Yes,
Monday.
sir.
And you know, shout out to JD, man. He'll be back probably in a few weeks. Yeah, good times right now. Good for sports. A lot going on, but you know, we out here.
And shout out to the Little League today. I was watching some of them.
Caracas.
Yeah, what was
Caracas versus Chinese Taipei. They won 1-0.
Yeah, who won?
Caribbean. Yeah. Caracas won 1-0.
Shout out to them. Them kids balling.
Yes, sir.
Future MLBs. All right, we out here. Jay went crazy on that thing.
I haven't heard that joint.
He said, God did.